Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jackie Lee. Today we're going to be looking at shift happens, new jobs. So we're going to be asking, should we be looking for a new job? Should we take that new job? Is that new job beneficial to us? So let's take a look and see. So let's see the energy around our new job. We're looking for a new job, making that transition. And let's see. Woo, that one came out. Ooh, reverse Knight of Pentacles. So that's about stagnation, boredom. Could also be about obsession. So it could be you're obsessed about trying to get a new job, or it could be that you're being stagnated and bored in your current job, which is what I would take it as. So right now it feels like there's this stagnation and boredom within your current job. So let's see about your opportunities. So not should, can never ask should. There's no shoulds. You are able to make whatever choices you want in life. There's no should do this. Would looking for a new job or getting a new job be beneficial to you in terms of making you feel not like you're in stagnation, not be bored, more exciting? So would a new job be emotionally and mentally beneficial to you? Let's see. So we're asking, looking for, or getting a new job, being in a new job, this new job opportunity that you have, depending on your situation. Whoa, okay, we got two flying out. So we've got justice, which is about fairness and truth, being accountable, sort of getting what you deserve. So if you've been doing negative things, getting negative results or outcomes, or negativity coming back to you. You've been doing positive things, getting positive things coming back to you. Positive consequences to what you're doing. But then we also have the reversed Nine of Wands. So this is about being defensive or just being tired. Can also be about having being a little bit paranoid or overwhelmed, on the edge, defensive. So here you're in your current job, you've got this stagnation and boredom. And should you look for a new job, would you be happier in a new job? There is this justice here, and yet we do have a little bit of defensiveness or tired. But it's also about having using your inner resources, but struggling. So what I would say is this: you should be looking for a new job. A new job will bring the justice that you want. So it will bring you this sort of job that you want, the sort of satisfaction in the job you want. However, you do have this energy of being tired or defensive, and you definitely need to watch that energy. But it's also about using your inner resources, right? Using what you have within you. So I would say use what you have within you to get this new job, which will be a better job. I'd say more a job you would be happier in, a job you would deserve more, and get out of the stagnation. So let's see, if you got a new job, what the outcome would be. So what would the outcome be of this new job? Oh, we got two again. Oh, we got three. Don't take three. I'll take two at the most. It just gets too cluttery. So let's see. What would be the outcome of getting a new job? Oh, the Hierophant and the Hangman. Wow, that is a lot of major arcana. And then our underlying energy is the Fool. So that underlying energy is about being reckless or naive or hesitating. Okay, so you're hesitating. You feel bored. You feel stagnant within your current job, and yet there's this hesitation to move on. There's this maybe being unsure, right? Being scared. What if I'm bored and I feel stagnated here. I don't feel like I can get anywhere. I don't feel like I'm moving up the chain. There's no expansion or growth for me. But what if it's worse somewhere else, right? I know what this devil is. What if the other devil is worse? What if I don't like the other devil? And so there's this feeling of being in this stagnation and hesitating. But I would say you should be looking for a new job, because it will be the justice you need. And look at this new job. Look at what this new job is. It is the Hierophant, which is about tradition, guidance, can be spirituality. It's sort of like society and its rules. It's as above, so below. And so I would say it's sort of, it would be a more traditional job area, but you would feel like there's some opportunity within it. There's opportunity, right? You're being guided this way. It's a job where you can get some training in it. You can learn new things. You can advance. You can grow. And then this card is about just surrendering to it. Let go. Getting a new perspective, right? So maybe it's even a job that you hadn't really considered before. You're like, oh, I was never looking in that area. But actually, when you start looking at it from a new perspective, you see, actually, that really could be a good job for me. That really could, what do you say? That really could be a job that I could grow and expand in, right? So it's about looking at things from a new perspective. So I would say definitely you need to get out of your stagnation mode, start looking for a new job, because you'll be much more satisfied in that new job, even if it's not immediate, right? It may be you have to get in on the entry level, and so you're just doing these traditional things. You're almost doing the same thing you were doing before. It could be, right? You're doing the same thing, but you need to look at it from a new perspective, because this new job, even though you might be doing the same thing, actually does offer the opportunity for growth and expansion. You can move into other areas. You can be promoted, right? You're not just going to be stuck in this position here, this stagnation, this boredom, this doing it over and over and over and over again, and always getting the same thing repeated over and over and over again. All right, I think we are going to ask some questions here. So I've got my question deck for asking questions. So I want you to formulate a question, no shoulds. Is it in my highest and greatest good, to do this? Is it in my highest and greatest good to do that? If I did this, would I feel satisfied from it? If I did this, would I be content with it? Oh, I think one of these is facing the wrong way. Yep. Look at that. 2, 3. 3 are facing the wrong way. Okay, we're going to give it one more shuffle here. And another one's facing the wrong way. So let's give it one more shuffle here. Oh my gosh, I have all these different decks for different sizes, different thicknesses. The cards are different. It gets hard to shuffle sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and we're going to take that top card off. And pile number 3. And so now that you have your question, I want you to look at these piles and decide, are you looking at pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? And that will reveal your answer. So if your answer is it in my best interest to apply for this job, or is it in my best interest, greatest and highest good, to leave this job, whatever it is, you have your question. And so pick a pile, whichever one you feel drawn to most. And if you picked pile number 1, your answer is you must be having a laugh. All right, so that's your first pile number 1. Your answer is you must be having a laugh. If you chose pile number 2, ask again. That is not a fun answer. Ask again. All right, so maybe things aren't quite clear yet, right? Maybe the opportunity you're looking at would be a good opportunity if XYZ happened, or something else, or something needs to be more in alignment before you can go off after that opportunity. And if you picked pile number 3, your answer is, my reply is no. So either no, this isn't the right time to leave your job, or no, that new position that's coming up would not be appropriate for you. I'm not sure, obviously. You all have individual situations, and you need to apply this to your individual situation. But thank you for joining me today. I hope this helped. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.